Welcome back to a new episode of How'd You Meet? I am super pumped. I said pumped for you. Pumped. To have my guest here, Damon Sumner. Thank you, Damon, for being here with us today.
I'm pumped to be here as well. I use pump too. Let's do it. Pump it up, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. And Damon is married to Katoya. They've been married. I know he doesn't look old enough to be married for 12 years now, but they have been married for 12 years, been together for 15, have three beautiful children. No fur babies because we're not ready for that kind of
Yeah.
responsibility just yet. And just something super cool that you need to know about this couple is that they do have a podcast. Please make sure to look them up. Sum it up with the Sumners. Just go look it up yourself. Make sure you check it out. They are an amazing couple. They're hilarious. Make sure to look them up. So, Damon, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And if you are ready, I'll just go straight into the first question.
I'm ready.
All right. So how'd you guys meet?
Oh man, I met Katoya in high school. I met her freshman year of high school. We went to the same high school. It's important to know we did not date through high school, but we met. We had one conversation freshman year, and we never talked again until senior year. So we talked once, and then we didn't talk again until senior year. And then senior year, a mutual friend comes up and she's like, "Hey, I think Atoya likes you." And I'm like, "What?" And me? And
Feels
so,
so
Katoya,
free.
we did it. I know, right? We didn't roll in the same circles, right? She kind of did her thing, I did my thing. So it caught me off guard. Long story short, I send her friend gives me the number of Katoya, and then I text her on a Wednesday evening, and the rest is history.
There we go. And here we are
Mm,
on a beautiful Wednesday.
mm,
Hmm. Isn't life beautiful? Life
isn't
is
it?
beautiful. It is. And I gotta know, how did this first date happen? How'd you
Mhm.
ask what happened? Anything
Yes.
that sticks out from that first date?
Uh-huh. Yeah. So I'm headed home on a Wednesday night with my family, and I text Katoya two words. I text her, "Hello, ma'am." Those are the two words I text her. I did. I did. It's just how I was raised. It's just in my blood. And so I text her, "Hello, ma'am," which, if and honestly, I wasn't trying to be like, "Ooh, what can I say that's different?" But in hindsight, I don't know how many 18-year-old boys are texting somebody, "Hello, ma'am."
No.
Not too
No.
many.
Mm-mm.
Um, so we chat for a little bit, we talk, and then now keep in mind here, a little background on me. I had been on one other date in my life, never had a girlfriend. So I was out here senior year just living, shooting shots, living life, you understand?
Mhm.
And so I texted that. I said, "Hey, let's if it's senior year, why not?" So we go on a date, we go
It's not gonna change
skate.
my life or anything.
Yeah, nah, we free. I'm 18. I got $20 in my pocket. What's up? Um, and so we go skating. Skating was hot. Skating was intriguing. We do that for a little bit. We watch a movie, and then we get to her spot, and we just sit on her curb in front of her house and just talk like another hour. And yeah, so that was our first day. It was a great time, and I won't speak for her, but for myself, I was like, oh yeah, oh this is a good thing.
Aw, I love it. And so I'm gonna have to be nosy and ask.
Good man,
So how'd you
big.
propose?
How'd I propose? That's a good one. That's a good question. I proposed December 17th, all right, 2008. What's up? We know numbers.
Coming
And
up?
I did a few things. I did one thing that I did is
Wait,
I
when
had
did you say that you proposed?
December 17th,
Like tomorrow, December 17th?
2008. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Hey,
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Happy anniversary. The proposal.
Yeah. Oh, and so we're in college, and I had like a bunch of her friends call her and just like say like just encouraging things about her, things that they loved about her, just kind of start her day in the right mood. And then I took this idea, like what am I just just based off of like my beliefs and just like my faith. One of the things that I really focus on and just I think is important for anyone is service. And so one thing as a husband, like, is just like just being a servant leader. And so what I did, I brought her back to the dorm room. I think it was like yeah, it was a Sunday afternoon, I think that time. And so like I washed her feet. I know this is kind of crazy. And so like I
Oh,
washed her feet, and around my dorm room, I don't know if I ever told this story to somebody, to be honest. I had like a bunch of sticky notes of just things I loved about her around the dorm room. So that happens. And then later that evening, I popped the question. And so yeah, that was that.
yeah, that's okay.
We couldn't, as
I'm
a
not
as
gonna
a
cry or anything.
as a junior in high school, we couldn't afford anything big. So we had to just do it
Oh,
from the heart.
that's beautiful though. I'm like, I'm not. I don't have a throat. I got like a knot in my throat or nothing. Like,
I've been there.
I just remembered the sad time that I went through this once, and that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Great story. No, that's all. No, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is awesome. Good for you. So proud of you. I'm so proud of all these stories that I get to hear from
Yeah.
people.
I love stories.
I do too. And so we'll go right into the next question. And this is more just to hear more about
Mm.
Katoya. So, what is just one thing that she does that makes you smile and kind of just, get the gooey's inside?
Mhm, mhm. One thing that she does that makes me smile, one thing that I was unique about her, that she loves music, right? And so she loves singing. So like when she sings, like just like she'll just make up a jingle or whatever the case may be. But like when she really kind of is into something, she sings like that. And, that gives me the little like, ooh, hello, hello. I just love it because she loves it. She loves it. So she's kind of in her element. You know what I mean? And then it's just something that she's always been great at. So that's one thing that comes to mind. Yeah.
That's nice. Take some notes, ma'am. Take
Mhm.
some
Take a few.
notes.
Take a few.
Take some notes next time. Take some notes. So, and we'll keep talking about her. And so, what is something that she does that you have thought was just exceptionally kind or thoughtful?
Hmm, hmm. So many. I think it's kind of thoughtful. I think it ties into just how amazing of a mother she is, and the kindness and the thoughtfulness and the way that she loves and cares for not only me but just our kids, and just to see her as a mother. It's interesting depending on when you get with someone in a relationship. We got together at 18, so motherhood and fatherhood wasn't something we were thinking about at that moment. And just to continue to see us, and specifically Katoya, evolve as a person and into many roles and many hats, like being a mom, just her heart just for the kids and the way they love her. It's just amazing to see, and I'm grateful that I get a chance to kind of walk alongside her as a parent. So yeah.
That's beautiful. And this is a tough one, but
Right.
I mean, if you can't pick one, just whatever sticks out.
Mhm.
So, what has been your favorite memory with her so far? I
Whoa,
know. Yeah, it's
favorite
been it's been a
memory.
bit, right? It's been a few
Yeah,
years, and
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
anything that sticks out.
Man, so many, so many. I
Okay.
think if I'm choosing one, it's a big one, but we went across the world with a 2-year-old to Shanghai, China to live. And so just that whole memory, just us jumping ship. We had never been outside the country. We didn't have passports before the idea came about. We didn't know anybody. And so just the audaciousness
Mhm.
for us to go literally across the world, in a country that does not speak English as his first language, with a toddler, is a memory that I'll never forget. There were highs, there were definitely lows. But yeah, that's a special moment that we'll have together forever.
Yeah. Anything that sticks out from those 2 years? Any funny stories or just something that
You know,
makes
we we
your
had
heart
some
smile?
we had some of our best moments and worst moments over there. I remember one time we got into a big fight on a date night. It was on a Valentine's Day, over there. And like we had, like, I don't know if we had cell phones at that moment yet, But if we did, they didn't have like GPS, they didn't have like text messaging capability. They were like basic,
Yeah.
just cheap, phones,
You're
period.
still TT9 things.
Yeah, old school,
Mhm.
2001. And we got into a fight. We were just like, we just walked away from each other, just I guess assuming we were gonna meet back. Like we walked like away, like I'll just find you in this distant land. That's not a fun moment, but that is definitely a low. But I like the lows and the highs. The high is just that we just got a chance to slow down. And I just remember one time we were at a park, like in the afternoon, with a temple behind us in the grass on our bellies, and we're just like, yo, this is a good life,
Mhm.
And so yeah, so just things like that stick with you.
That is beautiful. So, that is the last question that I have for
Oh,
y'all
we
as
did
a
it.
couple. Thank you so much for sharing your love story with us and sharing about your beautiful wife and family.
Absolutely.
Is there a couple that comes to mind that you would like to recommend for the podcast?
Hmm. We've got we got a bunch of great friends, but one couple specifically that comes to mind are our friends John and Chandra Anwuchekwa. John and Chandra Anwuchekwa. And they're great. We've been knowing them for since college as well. And yeah, that's another couple I think who has a great story.
Awesome. Can't wait to reach out. I will definitely follow up to get their contact information. So thank you for being here on another episode of Positive Beats.